Today we finally got the moment with one of Port Elizabeth's most well-known and arguably one of the best vehicle and asset finance guys in the game. Someone who built a strong reputation from KZN to Gauteng, now to the Eastern Cape. He helped many, countless clients get approved and is definitely on the path to becoming one of the Eastern Cape's greatest in the finance space. Welcome, Mr. Mohamed Desai, MKR Auto Sales Finance. Let's get into it.
Thank you. Thanks.
Can someone actually get car finance without a driver's license?
Yes, you can. I think it's a common misconception in the 21st century that people say, I don't have a driver's license, so that means I can't get a car. No, you can. There are means, there are financial institutions now, there are banks that finance clients that don't have a driver's license. So it's not something that's written off. As well as there are conventional banks that have been around for a long time that actually do things known as a nominated driver. But this is, it's pending a few things.
What are the main things banks look at when approving someone for vehicle finance?
So some of the key points that a bank would look at, or a financial institution that does vehicle and asset finance, they look at things like your credit scoring. Obviously, that's a key factor. They look at your income to installment ratio. They consider your credit history. So
if someone is earning around 8,000 to 12,000 rand a month, is it realistic for them to get approved?
It is. So this is the way the bank looks at things. The bank says, after your net salary that's paid to your bank account or your net income, the bank then looks at factors such as your contractual debt. What are you paying for? The bank removes necessary living expenses, and based off a percentage of what's left over, that is what the bank takes into account to say, listen, you can afford or you can't. So,
how important is your credit score, and can someone with bad credit still get approved?
Okay, so your credit score is one of the pinnacle points to getting finance. If your credit score is low, there's obviously a number of factors that cause that. Either you don't have credit, or you're too new to credit, or you don't have a sufficient credit history. So yes, having a good credit score counts towards getting an approval. If your credit score is too low, it's very unlikely that you would get approved.
What documents should someone have ready before applying for finance?
So, documents to have on hand, 3 months latest bank statements, 3 months latest pay slips, a valid South African ID, a valid South African driver's license, and proof of residence not older than 3 months.
What are the biggest mistakes people make when applying for car finance?
So, some of the biggest mistakes I find clients make are that they do multiple credit applications. This causes a difficult situation for a client, given the fact that it's as if they're applying for credit at multiple places, which causes an impact on their credit score. It's like, for example, a client walks into the bank and says, listen, I want a loan. And then they do a credit application and they get approved. And then the client goes to another bank and applies for a loan and goes to 20 places and does the same thing. This hampers your credit score, because if a client took up an offer at 3 different financial institutions in one day, and credit bureau only updated the information the next day, that causes a massive, that's reckless lending. So I would heavily suggest clients who purchase, don't do multiple applications, and don't tell a dealer that I'm just checking. That the dealer is going to apply an application for you. There's no way of checking without doing a credit check. There's no way of actually knowing whether you'll approve or not without actually doing the application.
What can someone do right now to improve their chances of getting approved?
So what can someone do right now to improve their chances of getting approved? Call me. Credit scoring, number one, you've got to make sure your credit scoring is up to scratch. Ensure all your accounts are paid up to date. Your credit history does not have any defaults on them. And obviously what you're trying to purchase, I mean, you can't apply for finance on a vehicle. I'm just giving a wild example of 300,000 and then say I want to pay 2,500, and it's near impossible unless you've got a huge deposit to actually put down. So also take care of ads that you see. A lot of them they have finer print.
What's something about car finance that most people don't know?
So when you purchase a vehicle, understand that you are bound. If you're purchasing on finance, you are bound contractually. If you decide to default on that, it's only going to affect you as the client. Check your vehicle properly, go through it with the salesman, go through it with the manager, whatever needs to be done, but ensure that you double check that vehicle before you take it.
Last but not least, what's the craziest or most unexpected finance approval you've ever seen?
So I'm not going to mention the bank, and I'm not going to mention the client, obviously, copy act. But I had a client with a credit scoring of 496, if I'm not mistaken, and I got him into a 2023 Renault Triber, it's a 7-seater, and the customer was just mind blown as to how he got approved and how it got done, and he was just overjoyed. So yeah, that was one of the finer moments in recent history. And it made my day. So.
What does it take to be the man, the myth, the legend?
Hard work, discipline, consistency.
So, if you want to get approved and get that fantastic ride, visit Mohamed at MKR Auto Sales at 495 Cape Road, West Ring, Port Elizabeth, where you'll find quality vehicles at great prices.